Alright, we've got 2 packages. So I'm not sure if this is the amount expected or not. Because I guess that would imply... Oh, yeah, that one's... unsurprisingly, hentai, and let me just take a quick look. This is Kitty's Vault Classic Volume 1, Sexorcist, and My Fair... maybe masseuse, like somebody that does massages. 2 episodes, Blu-ray, cheap, whatever. And then we got this, and I should not get the scissors back out because I never touch opening this packaging with scissors ever again. That said, okay, yeah. Now we got a nice stabilized thing, and let's begin with Lupin III Part 5. Okay. I was trying to say, what number is that? But I remember, it took me a long time to realize it was a Roman numeral, because it's a flatter V than usual, less vertically inclined, I guess. Sorry. There's a video in my mind. 3 discs. As more Lupin III continues to be released on DVD Blu-ray. DVD Blu-ray. I don't know if it's really weird to try and say it that way or not. It felt funny. So this is a Higurashi. If you don't know, that usually means it's part of the When They Cry series, but this is a much more recent one. I can't read the text below it. First taking the sticker off so we can see some sexy either me on or she on. It looks like it could be either. I'm surprised I actually remember any character's name. Yeah, even though the character designs are slightly different, still recognizing characters. This is not a dream. I don't know what this is supposed to be in the grand scheme of things for this series, because it's a it's quite a thing. I remember watching something. Oh, and the name is there. Oh, Higurashi When They Cry. So it's just Higurashi When They Cry. Maybe this is a remake of the original concept, which is why I don't want to say too much about it. Because, I just don't know. I put this back, but I forgot to take a look at that. Regions A and B, English dub. Don't close your eyes. This is not a dream. Maybe I just put it on, I don't know. Next up we have Hajime no Ippo, The Fighting, Collection 3. This, plus OVA and special. So this could be, Fighting Spirit, I believe is the other name it was released under 1 billion years ago. I'm looking at the bookshelf where around it would be. I'm realizing there's a bunch of cardboard boxes in the way. Which would be okay, except the real problem is I can't get this shit. That one's my fault. Damn, this is some pretty bad packaging if you can't... Oh, fucking hell. I'm not even quite sure why that was sticking so much. So down there I do see what looks like English and Spanish audio. Interesting. Or am I mixing up anime? I'm pretty sure this was Fighting Spirit. Alright. So let's see. Still not sure why that was such a stubborn piece of shit. Jesus. Next up we have Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elaina. There you have a sticker. The other one came off Higurashi pretty easily. Let's see if this one will be cooperative. So far, not too bad. I was a little worried at first, but no, it came off. No need to go for that lighter fluid I don't actually have. Looks neat, aesthetically at least. Regions A and B, English dub. That said, this is the second time this plastic has been tenacious sticking to the side. This is frustrating. I don't want to be spending my time opening this plastic crap. You and I both know that the more interesting stuff is inside, which would be either the watching of the stuff. Well, I hope I got that plastic. I didn't see if it dropped down or not. Or, you know, the continuing of the video to see what the discs look like, which, you know, these are pretty mediocre discs. Not bad. But I'm just always a bigger fan of when the discs have anime art, anime character art. So I like seeing all the anime characters. And this one I've only really seen this and then maybe some vague imagery from the back here. Next up we have Sgt Frog, a Kuroro Gunsuo, something like that. 51 episodes on standard edition. I thought I started thinking of the opening in my head, but I realized it was actually the 7 of 7, aka Shinichi no Nana opening. And that comes to mind because, you know, the character designs for the two are, I think, are the same, or maybe the animators. It can be really hard to tell just looking at this because you're like Sgt Frog, but there was something about the characters that I'm like, oh yeah, it's the same between those series, I think. So here's some of the interesting things. It looks like this has the English audio. And that one I was really curious about, because if they continue to release more of the series, always nice when the inside is different. 2 discs. Also, one of the girls in this show has eyes that look like life orbs, which is an item from Pokemon. If I remember correctly, it was her in the background there. Angel Maw was a hilarious concept. Shaman King, which is notable. You know, this is all 64 episodes in standard definition. I seem to recall this one being a trickier anime to get on DVD because some of the DVD releases, I don't think I could prove whether or not they had actually ever been released. Well, that's pretty cool. You know, it's always nice, and you know, Discotheque, Eastern Star are always nice enough to give us slip covers that are different from the internal covers. I just don't know who this Winry Rockbell looking person is. She definitely draws my eyes because of that. Unless that's a he. Now I think about it, it could go either way. I guess they just immediately look like Winry Rockbell to me, but I don't know. I think that's them there. Anyways, This looks like it's Japanese with English. No, it's English audio only. Yeah, original 2003 English dubbed TV series. Which would make sense. It probably means that there's some licensing stuff with this, which makes it where it may be tricky to do both at the same time. So one versus the other. And a lot of that could just be like the content's really edited, which is not uncommon. And, you know, it's a, you know, a little late for a freaky series. I don't think it's normally, put forth as horror, but this series kind of really unnerved me. It's neat. This might be a good excuse to revisit it, unless this is a remake or something, but I'm pretty sure this is just She the Ultimate Weapon. What if the ultimate weapon was someone you loved? Audio. I see we got both English and Japanese. Region A. Episodes. Makes me think it's the original. Some of that looks like this looks like stuff that would have been on the old DVD box set. I mean, it's really cleaned up, but they do that with even anime that's 50 years old, so it can be really hard to tell. I don't know. Actually, it kind of worries me thinking about watching again. It's just good, but definitely. Anyways, here's this week's anime DVD collection update. So, maybe this time this section will actually be kind of short, because the only thing I watched was 3 more episodes of Squid Game. Yeah, I didn't really watch anything else, did I? Continuing into Squid Game, I continue to have high praise for it, as y'all might know. Some of the moments that happen in these episodes are actually very intense. I even knew that some of them were happening because of, you know, memes that are out there and stuff like that, but it says a lot about the show that you can know it's coming, but it's still very impactful. It's just very well executed. I mean, like I said, the show has a gimmick to it, but it doesn't lean too heavily on it. Instead, you know, it's really about the characters, how they act, and all that stuff. And well, geez, you know, I just actually kind of started thinking about it a little bit, and you know, yeah, should not. So once again, if you haven't watched Squid Game, I hate to be the voice of someone saying give it a watch, but give it a watch. It's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say too much else about it, just because, you know, not everything that happened here is like the bestest thing ever, but it was still very interesting stuff. And I don't want to comment too much because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Just to say that it's been worth the time. And me and my friend are intentionally leaving at least 2 episodes left so that this coming Friday we can finish it. So, beyond that, you know, I guess I've just spent extra time playing Dead by Daylight. No surprise there. I've got, I guess I'm just sort of feeling like my energy's lost, and I just need to end this video. Sorry about that. Y'all, have a nice week, and it's the best shirt. Alright, have a nice week.